Hi Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your January general read. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. It's also timeless and not gender specific. Because time and energy is fluid, it means the roles can be switched. So please do bear that in mind if you're cross-watching. But because this is Scorpio's reading, I will be addressing them. It can easily be in reverse though, okay? So always use your own discernment. You take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't. I cannot censor, choose nor control what's coming out of the cards. I'm literally just reading them and it's up to you to decide what you do with it. You do have free will. Tarot is never in charge here, you are. And for everything else, please read the descriptions box. Okay, so let's get into your reading then for you Scorpio for January 2021. Random, okay. Both of these are in reverse. So your first card, time to go. I'll read it out. It says, endings, completion. There's nothing more to learn from the situation. Take stock of what you've learned and move on to new experiences. But that's in reverse. The same as higher power. Conscious contact with a higher power, deep spiritual bond with another, feeling inspired and receiving spiritual guidance. So now basically what's going on here, I'll show them to you upright, but please remember that they are actually in reverse, okay? So you're struggling at the moment, Scorpio, and you don't know if you can trust your own intuition. There's a confusion here between your emotions and your intuition. So yeah, just to confirm, your emotions and your intuition, they are completely two different things, okay? You've been receiving messages from your spirit guides, your ancestors, the universe, whichever name you prefer to give it, doesn't matter, it's all part of the same thing. The point is, you've been receiving some kind of spiritual guidance, but you don't know as to whether or not you can trust it. You don't know if you can trust your own ability to make a decision. And there's certainly an energies of feeling somewhat stuck with that time to go being in reverse, okay? You're in this mind frame of, should I stay or should I go? Again, with them being in reverse, your instincts and your intuition is certainly telling you that, yeah, it's time for you to move on from someone or something. For some of you, this could be like a career that you have to move away from to follow your life path, your destiny. But obviously you don't want to let go of that career, for example, because it's something that is close to your heart. It is something that you resonate with, and it's certainly how you would describe yourself. You know, a lot of people do describe themselves through their chosen career, their career path. There is something new here for you, Scorpio, and you're not confident on picking it up and owning it. A slow transition is going to be required throughout the month of January, okay? Try not to put too many expectations on yourself as well. Now, again, with this being a general read, Scorpio, this could be in reverse. And this could be your cross-watcher who is not listening to their intuition. Either they refuse to let you go or they refuse to move in closer to you, okay? Either way, there is someone that is part of the equation that is not listening to their higher calling. Okay, so I'm going to pull your tarot and hopefully we can get clearer messages on what exactly this is for you. Just for Scorpio, please, for January. Thank you. Okay. Right, so your first card out is the Page of Swords. It's air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, straight away, this is saying you need to investigate something, Scorpio. Okay, you need to investigate something further. There's something here about fact checking as well. Make sure that you're being given all of the facts on something. Flip it over again, Scorpio, and this could be someone who is trying to fact check on you, so they could be keeping tabs on you, you know, that sort of thing. The sort of thing that usually comes out in a Scorpio read, and it's come out with the Seven of Swords. It's Aquarian energy. That's quite a deceitful energies with strength. Major Arcana for Leo, and the Ten of Wands, Sagittarian energy. Yeah, this is literally, I don't want to say trust issues. Like, yes, you do have trust issues when it pertains to a specific individual, but that's purely because they have given you cause for concern, right? If there was no cause for concern with them, then you would give them the benefit of the doubt. But with this particular combination, this is a refusal to give someone else the benefit of the doubt. And in fact, for some of you, dealing, and you know exactly who it is that I'm talking about, okay? Dealing with them for you is exhausting. There's also a sense of duty here as well. Like, you feel a sense of duty towards them, which in turn could be what's keeping you stuck. And for some reason my voice went all croaky. Right, the Empress. That's Taurus and Libra energy, because it's Earth and Venus. And that's showing up central to your read. Now, again, the cards in tarot are not gender specific, okay? You could be a masculine and resonate with the Empress energy, right? We've all got divine feminine and divine masculine energies within us. It's just about how we balance those energies and how we utilize those energies to our advantage pertaining to that certain circumstance, okay? It's come out with Judgment. It's Pluto energy again, Scorpion energy. So confirmation that in this particular read, the Scorpion is embodying the divine feminine energies. Again, higher calling, trusting your intuition. I was fully expecting to see Judgment in your read, given the fact that we had these two cards out that came out for you first, which was all about listening to the messages that you're receiving, making that final judgment call, because you are stuck between do I leave the current situation and move forward, or do I stick with it and see if I can make it work, basically. And then vice versa, if it was someone who was uncertain about whether or not to approach you. Either way, there's a second chance here with this Judgment card, okay? The Nine of Coins, it's Virgo energy, it's independence. More specifically, it's financial independence, and it's come out with the High Priestess. Again, that's all about your higher power, your higher self, your inner self, your intuition, listening to your instincts. For some of you, you could be finding some kind of financial freedom or financial independence through a skill that you were born with the High Priestess. Okay, you've got a natural talent for something, and there's a strong emphasis here on the need for you to utilize, with the Empress being right on top of the High Priestess head, the need for you to utilize this natural talent for something that you have, and this is how you're going to reclaim your independence. Okay, so Scorpio, please. You can feel that someone's watching you as well. Four of Swords, it's Libra energy. Yeah, it's kind of like you're observing. You're in observing mode, and you are being really, really clever and careful. You're not in any kind of rush to make this decision either way. Yeah, of course, there is a certain amount of frustration here because you don't like stagnant energy, and ideally you would like to make a decision sooner rather than later. But this situation is really, really unusual in the fact that you're observing and you're watching and you're carefully analysing everything. And it's almost as if you're watching someone specifically to see what they will do, to see if they'll take action. It's kind of like you testing somebody here, and basically if they don't take action towards you, then you're going to make that decision to move on ahead and to carry on with your own thing. Basically that is literally what I'm seeing here, especially with that Four of Swords being the last card in your read. That's all about rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate. I mean, if you look at the card, it's a sloth, and you know sloths are not in any rush to do anything, so you're not going to be rushed into making this final decision, and you're utilizing your fixed energy as well with that Strength card, your stubbornness. You're being very, very stubborn, and you actually are listening to your instincts and your intuition with this, because your intuition's telling you, don't make a move, just observe, just watch. Carry on doing your own thing anyway, but make sure that you can still keep tabs, if you like, on this person here. Equally, as this is a really weird reading, because you can feel that they are keeping tabs on you. Okay, you can feel that your person's watching you, and it's almost as if you're sitting, lounging back with your arms crossed, half a smirk on your face, and watching to see, okay, so you're watching, I know you're watching, but what are you going to do about it? This is the question. What are you going to do about it? So you're just sitting waiting, and you're going to be reasonable as well. If they take too long to take action towards you, Scorpio, you're going to be moving forward. Okay, so it's not so much that you're not listening, it's more about you putting things on pause, because that is what your intuition's telling you. And the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups. Yeah, that's Scorpion energy. If you give me a second, I can remember. It is actually Sun in Scorpio. I keep getting confused between the 6 and the 7, the Sun and the Venus. But yeah, the Six of Cups. So this is an individual who, it could be your twin flame counterpart. It could be somebody from your past as well. Now, if this is somebody from from your childhood, for example, then this is an individual that you do not trust, and that you have, with the Ten of Wands, no desire to communicate with that individual, because once you're done, you're done. There is no going back. No matter how many years you knew that individual for, once you're done, and once they have proven that they cannot be trusted, Seven of Swords, you become so fixed, and just that there is no breaking down that barrier ever again, because it's done, it's over. And if this is pertaining to a twin flame situation, that's the one that you're sort of waiting to see what action they'll take, and if they take no action, then you're going to be done. So I don't know, make of that what you will, but I'm seeing here that Scorpio is basically on the verge of charging ahead with their own lives regardless, because there's only so long that you can be expected to wait. Basically, it's unrealistic for someone to expect you to wait any longer than 6 months. I would say 6 months is more than reasonable, and if someone hasn't pulled their finger out by then, it's done. You are being really, really patient though, and for most of you this has gone on for longer than 6 months, and that's where that frustration is coming in from, because it's like, right, I've given this person longer than what I would usually give anybody, and they still haven't taken action, but I still know full well that they're still keeping tabs on me. So it's constantly hanging over your head, you know, and hidden under there is the Magician. The Magician's Mercury energy, so it's Virgo, Gemini, it could be. But it's all about manifesting, okay? So Scorpio, someone is trying to manifest you back into their life. In fact, I'm seeing that there's a couple of individuals here, okay? There is definitely somebody from your past. It could be from your childhood. And there's a counterpart here as well. In the meanwhile, though, you're focused. If you look at it this way, Strength, Empress, 9 of Coins, you're maintaining your focus on your independence, your financial independence, your business, your career, your house, your home, building up a nice portfolio of something. Yeah, it's all there. So it's like you're not trying to put emphasis on any of this here. It's kind of like a distraction technique. Okay, so if you've made it this far into the reading, then please do consider giving me a cheeky wee like, a subscribe or a comment, maybe even all three if you're feeling really, really generous. And thank you so much to all those who've already supported my channel. It honestly and genuinely does mean the absolute world to me, so thank you. So Scorpio, please. Nope, random. Okay, meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces, and it says use your feelings to guide your way. I'm feeling that that's for your counterpart, Scorpio. They're the ones that are struggling to come to terms with their emotions, and you might find that that's why they've been hanging back in the shadows here for so long. It says face your fears, they may be holding you back. Yeah, no shit. The situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. Okay. So I would say that that's fairly self-explanatory there for you, Scorpio. It's mentioned everything that I've already said that made an appearance in your tarot read. Okay, I don't see any point in going ahead and just repeating everything. So Scorpio, please. Thank you. Okay, surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honour your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body and spirit. So Scorpio, avoid burning the candle at both ends here. Avoid burning yourself out. And you know how I was saying where you're heavily focused here on your finances and your independence and all the rest of it. Try to remember to take a break in between, okay? So Scorpio. Okay, right, so you've got two cards, clear quartz, clarity. I have clarity in all aspects of my life. And chrysotile, power animal. My power animal supports and guides and loves me throughout my life. I'm getting instincts with that animalistic energies. I'm not feeling that that's on your side of the table though. I get the impression here, Scorpio, that you're driving somebody crazy. I mean, in the nicest way possible. And there's a lot of confusion on how they should be handling their desires, their desires towards you. Random. So Scorpio, please. Okay. You're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. Don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Okay. Again, I'm not really feeling Scorpio's energy per se in this read, to be completely honest with you. Because Scorpio is very, very focused on career, finances, building something new, nurturing something new. So with this one, Scorpio, you're manifesting, right? Allowing shit to come to you instead of trying to force something to happen. But I'm not feeling that you're holding back. I mean, you are, but it's like, I'm just mostly seeing that you're focused on your career here, to be completely honest. And there's someone else around you who is struggling to take some kind of action. I don't know, it's a really confusing read. Interesting though. So that is what I have for you, Scorpios. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.